Okay, so are you ready for this?
Always.
Today we are going like deep, deep, deep,
Deep dive.
yes, into your personalized astrology.
Oh,
I know,
excellent.
right?
Love it.
So this is for February 18th, 2025,
Hmm.
and we are using your Tarot by High C personalized daily horoscope. But it's not just daily. It's got monthly insights and Pisces season vibes and everything.
The whole shebang.
Whole shebang.
Yeah.
Okay, so get this. The sun is moving into Pisces, like today.
Big day.
We've got a Scorpio moon
Ooh.
and all sorts of juicy advice on boundaries and authenticity.
Boundaries are so important.
They are, they are. So, are you ready to see what the stars have in store for you today and for the coming weeks?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, so first let's talk about what it means to be in Pisces season.
Okay.
Because this is kind of setting the stage for everything, right?
Definitely. So Pisces season, it runs from February 18th to March 20th. And it's a time where our emotions, our intuition, our compassion, it all gets heightened. It's like the energy of the cosmos is inviting us to connect with our dreams, with our creativity, and with our spiritual side. And for you specifically, your horoscope emphasizes a surge in empathy.
So I could see this maybe manifesting as like feeling your friends' experiences more deeply, or just like an urge to volunteer or help out in your community.
Exactly, yeah. Or you might even find yourself drawn to creative pursuits like painting or writing poetry, things that allow you to tap into that Piscean energy.
I love that. Okay, now, you mentioned the sun moving into Pisces today.
Yeah.
What's the significance of that?
So in astrology, the sun represents our core self, like our ego, our identity, our will. And when it moves into Pisces, it's like we're all putting on these rose-colored, Pisces-colored glasses and seeing the world through a more dreamy, compassionate, and yes, maybe slightly more confusing lens.
Oh, confusing. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I mean, it's all well and good to go with the flow and embrace the dreamy vibes. But what about those of us who like things, clear-cut and straightforward?
That's a great point. Pisces season can definitely bring some confusion and uncertainty because it's all about surrendering to the unknown. And your horoscope specifically highlights the importance of faith and trust during this time. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and trusting that the universe has your back.
Okay, so trust the universe, trust your gut. Got it. Now, let's talk about this Scorpio moon. I know Scorpios have a reputation for being, well, intense.
They do.
And to make things even more potent, this Scorpio moon is in a trine with Mercury.
Ooh, yes.
What does that mean for our listener?
So, when the moon, which rules our emotions, is in Scorpio, our feelings get amplified. We feel things more deeply, more intensely. And Scorpio is also about diving deep, uncovering hidden truths, getting to the heart of the matter. Now, a trine with Mercury means these two celestial bodies are in harmony. Mercury is all about communication and the mind, so this aspect can really sharpen our communication skills.
Oh, interesting.
It's like our intuition and our ability to express ourselves clearly are working in perfect syncs.
So this could be a good time for like those heart-to-heart conversations you've been putting off, or maybe finally starting that writing project that requires you to really dig deep emotionally.
Exactly. You'll be able to articulate your feelings with clarity and depth.
And I'm willing to bet those conversations are going to be really insightful. This actually reminds me of the advice in your horoscope about authenticity and boundaries, which feels super relevant right now with all this Piscean, like, boundary blurring energy going on.
Absolutely. It's kind of paradoxical because Pisces season is all about compassion and connection, and sometimes that can lead to us overextending ourselves or getting swept up in other people's emotions.
I see that.
So, setting boundaries, even though it might feel counterintuitive during this time, is actually an act of self-love. It's about honoring your own needs and making sure you're not giving too much of yourself away.
Okay, so how can our listener practically apply this?
Yeah, well, it could be something as simple as saying no to a social commitment that you know is going to drain your energy.
That's always a good one.
Yeah. Or it could be having a conversation with someone who's been crossing your boundaries and letting them know what you need from them. The key is to stay true to yourself and honor your own individuality while still being compassionate towards others.
All right, stay true to yourself. Boundaries. Got it. Now, something that I think is interesting is that Pisces season is the culmination of the entire astrological year.
Oh, it is. It is.
Like, it's the last chapter before we hit the reset button with Aries season, right?
Exactly. Think of it as a time to tie up loose ends, complete projects, and reflect on all that you've accomplished over the past year.
So if our listener has been working towards a specific goal, this is the time to really give it that final push and see it through to completion.
Yes, celebrate your wins, acknowledge how far you've come, and prepare to step into a new chapter with a fresh perspective.
Love it. Okay, but your horoscope also has a little bit of a warning for you. It says, don't get so swept up in the dreamy, idealistic energy of Pisces season that you make hasty commitments.
Oh, that's so true. It's easy to get carried away with the Piscean vibes and want to say yes to everything and everyone.
I do that all the time.
But it's important to ground those dreams in reality. So dream big by all means, but also think things through practically before you jump into anything new.
So it's about balancing that Piscean idealism with a little bit of grounded, practical energy.
Exactly.
Awesome. Wow, this has been such a deep dive. I feel like we've uncovered so much about what this Pisces season has in store for you. Just to recap, we're embracing our compassionate side, we're trusting our intuition, we're setting healthy boundaries, and we're wrapping things up and reflecting on the past year.
And preparing for a fresh start.
Yes. Now, one thing we haven't really talked about is that your specific birth chart.
Right.
All of this, Pisces energy, the sun moving into Pisces, the Scorpio moon, it's all going to interact with your unique astrological blueprint in a different way.
It will, and that's where the real magic happens.
Exactly. So if you really want to personalize these insights, I would definitely encourage you to explore your birth chart. See where all these planets fall in your chart and get even deeper understanding of how this energy is going to play out for you specifically.
It's a fascinating journey of self-discovery.
It is. Well, we hope this deep dive has given you some valuable insights. Take what resonates with you and apply it to your day and to the weeks ahead. Until next time, happy exploring.
Bye.